Alright, as the name implies, this is a video on how to use Adobe Audition markers to use your voice tracks in audio recording and using it for radio. So here I'm doing importing my file that I have created, the entire file. It's about 7 minutes and change. I'm now applying, because your mileage may vary, I'm applying conversion for my audio, bits and bytes, that types of thing, depending on what your station uses. So I've taken the sample rate down, and I've also made it mono as opposed to stereo. I'm now applying my effects rack. I was just checking it to make sure it sounds okay. I think I need a little bit of an adjustment there. So this is the process that you would normally be taking when you're recording voice tracks. Now this is where the markers come in. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to find the first spot where I start to talk. I'm going to use my marker. I hit the marker button. If you notice there, I'm just kind of trying to figure out why I'm way here, but there you go. There is the marker window you want to take a look at, and my marker is placed right in the beginning of my first voice track. So now what I'm going to be doing in any moment now is I'm going to rename my marker to what my automation system likes. In the case of my station, we use the first or an abbreviation for the day. So in this case, it is Sunday. So SU1, one meaning our HD1 station that we have, and then that followed by the 24-hour timestamp. So in this case, I'm recording at 7:04 p.m. So it's SU1 1904. I then copied SU1 there. And then so I can paste it later on. So this is the very end of my first voice track. I'm hitting a marker again. Notice I'm not applying a timestamp to it. I'm just leaving it as marker 2. This is the beginning of my second voice track. So there you go, SU1 1921. I then will go ahead and find, using the playback hash there, the hash marker. There you go, marker 4, and so on and so forth. I just wanted to show the process of how no, I'm not doing it this quickly, I'm speeding it up, but just to see how I'm kind of putting together the markers. And if you notice here, as I'm putting them down, the last time will be at the bottom. So if you ever notice that you've kind of goofed up a little bit and you'll see something at the top above, in this case marker 2, you'll notice that you did not identify things properly. And at some point in time in this video, I actually did do that, and I renamed the file. So there you have the entire list of all the voice tracks I have. Notice I've got marker 2 through marker, in this case 28, 30, and then down below SU1 and then the timestamps. And there's the entire file. Now it's time to export the markers. So what I'm going to be doing here in this marker window is just selecting, actually merging the markers there, and then selecting which markers I want to export. In this case, it's just the voice tracks. And so you right click there, and then you want to export audio of selected range markers. That's the one you want to export. So you click on that, and what that's going to do, I'm going to browse to where I want to put it. And what that will do then is export out your files. If you notice there where it says preview, it says SU1 1904. I'm going to export out the WAV files there. It'll take a few moments to do that. And here is the result. The top file there is the file that I started with. And then the ones below, that's the file I started with. And then the ones below are the ones that are created through the markers. And if you notice that those numbers and the letters there correspond to the markers that I have on the right-hand side in Adobe Audition. So there you have it. And then at that point, all you really have to do is upload your files to your station, and they will import, and you are good to go.